salmon fishing especially, does have a bearing on what the fish's activity levels are. Salmon, not unlike walleye, like low light conditions, early mornings, evenings, or overcast or choppy conditions out in the lake. So generally, what we've found over the years, especially since the zebra mussels, is that the lakes, the Great Lakes in particular, have clearer and clearer water, and therefore those low light conditions is very, very important to capitalize on the best bite. So generally, if you're looking to get out salmon fishing in the morning, what we often recommend is get to the boat ramp in the dark, honestly. Put yourself into the best situation by getting there and getting that first few hours of light in the morning as the sun's coming up. It'll really help your catch rates, and then you can go home and have lunch. But honestly, you know, a lot of times I get questions of whether, you know, storms, for an example, change in conditions, barometer, or cold fronts. Sometimes you hear the term, especially in bass fishing, cold fronts turn down the bite and shut the fish off. Salmon, they're a little bit different. We don't necessarily talk in the way of cold fronts or barometer changes in the greatest context as you would in bass fishing. Instead, what we normally try to key in on is winds and wind direction. So often with a cold front comes a change in wind direction, for an example. And how that changes the water in the lake and where things move through the lake and reposition fish. That's really where it comes down to. So yes, as a salmon fisherman, we're very in tune with what's happening with our weather patterns, and it certainly helps us to foreshadow where we might want to fish the next day.